Well, welcome to Dan's Diary. Welcome to my new members I got this week. And we're going to start off with the sad bit of news, but then we're going to end with a good bit of news. So, right away, let's get on and see what happened this week. Well, Sunday started off very well. Joy went out to visit her brother who's in hospital with dengue. Her mum's just gotten over dengue. I had the responsibility of looking after Maisy. Maisy got run over while I was looking after her. She was behind me and then ran under the gate straight in front of luckily it was a passenger cyclist thing with a motorbike and sidecar, and she went straight under that. Then she sat in the middle of the road, not knowing what to do. Then she walked across the road into the plot opposite us, and then straight after that, a big lorry came thundering down the road that would have squished her. So really, she's quite lucky. No internal bleeding, no broken bones. The bladder's intact. She's on an IV. She's got some special food to eat, and we'll see how she gets on. But she's not moving. She's still in shock, I think. So, little Maisy feeling sorry for herself. I'll tell you something else as well. I went down to look at the birds, and one of them was lying on the ground, one of the new ones. I've called it lucky, but to be honest with you, it ain't very lucky at the minute. It's got a bloody hole in its head where it's been pecked. So I washed it because it had little ants crawling all over it. So I washed it, got rid of them, and shoved it back in the cage, but inside the cage, so they can't get to it. And I give it some water and some food, so it's safe where it is, and it's got water and it's got food. So we'll leave it in there until it's healed, until it gets a bit bigger, a bit meatier, and then we'll let it out again and see. I'll have to get it one of those hats that the footballers wear or the rugby players wear. Oh, hang on, Maisy's walking. Oh, little face. You got to stay there, Maisy. You're under doctor's orders. 3,000 pesos that cost me. Hey. Yeah, about this bird. So I used eye drops because I haven't got any specialist bird medicine. So they are antiseptic, it's sterile, and it heals. So I give him a couple of drops of eye liquid on his head, on his wound, and it says on the box, it says 2 times a day for a week. So that's what I'll give to the bird. Well, good morning, 7 o'clock on a Monday. It's ridiculous, it's like being at work. So why am I up this early and why do I look so knackered? Well, I got no sleep. Basically, I went to bed about 9 because I was really tired. I thought I'll have a nice sleep. Joy slept downstairs holding Maisy all night. We removed the catheter from her leg rather painlessly. I was quite proud of myself. So I got that out, bandaged her leg up. Then she went, what did she do? She went outside twice in the night. I had to pick her up and put her down on the grass, but she didn't do anything. So she hasn't been to the toilet for a day now. So and the back legs seem, I think there's some nerve damage. So I think Joy's going to, or God forbid she's paralysed. So Joy's going to take her down to the vets later on today, just for a check over, make sure everything's all right. Right, this will be the first and only time I ever do this. Any contributions that you want to make to Maisy's Get Well Fund, please feel free. Details are in the description down below. Thank you. Even if it's 5 pesos, it'll all go towards Maisy, I can guarantee it. Thank you very much indeed. Right, why am I up at 7? Well, I couldn't get to sleep past, I think it was 4 o'clock. So I just lay in bed, and then the landscapers turned up at 7. So I'm going to go to sleep this afternoon, that's for sure. So they've started to unpack the lorry. So here's a few things that they've done. Excuse me for yawning, it's very rude. So at 7 o'clock we've got guys taking bags down there. We've got a forest that's just arrived. Plants and bamboos and more plants. Max is helping. Yeah, these guys are staying over for a week. So that's where we are at the moment. Look at them, they're all going in. Yeah, can't wait to see this. There's another load. That's my grass going over. We had some more plants still unloaded. More grass. This is the Bermuda grass here, and the peanut grass is coming later, I think. I think that's normal grass there. We've got the planters. I think I've got half a dozen of them, maybe a couple more, and then I've got some soil and everything there. As you can see, Max is helping. I don't think. Anyway, where are we now? Well, we're still moving things across the back. We're now getting rid of those planters. We've got some paving slabs or briquettes, and then we've got some like that with holes in. You'll see them. You'll see them all later. That's how much we've done in, I don't know, a couple of hours, I suppose. Couple of hours, all of that. It'll soon be knitting in quite well. They lay it down, they water it, they tamp it, slap some sand over the top, soil over the top, give it some more water, stand back and watch it grow. You can see the line where they're going to go to. This is the line here, can you see? So this is going to be the same grass as that. Then we've got whatever it was called, grass on this side. Very good, very good. Just to make sure that it's a perfect blend between the old grass and the new grass, we're removing a little bit of the edge where it wasn't very good. There you go. And after it's all been done, sprinkle it with water, because I don't think it's going to rain tonight. And in the morning that'll be green. Another delivery. Now the only bit of difficulty we've got is clearance on Joy's car. Mine's alright, mine sits a good 6 to 9 inches above the ground because it's a 4x4, isn't it? But hers is very low, so I'm just hoping the gradient here doesn't cause too much trouble when we drive it up the road, the pathway. But we'll soon find out, won't we? Soon find out. What Ron's doing is trying to even up that slope as much as he can. Good old Ronald. There you go, he's going slowly down there. He's doing a great job. Right, let's go and have a look out the back and see how things are going. But before we get there, this is what one guy's done today. He's done an excellent job of grouting, in my tiles. So when that's gone a little bit harder, he'll wash it off and it'll be perfect. What do you think they're for?
Christmas na. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
There's my peanut grass going in, and here is a guy banging down my new grass. I thought I'd show you this. This is what Ronnie did. This is the gate latch. He drilled a hole in the tiles, put a PVC rubber sleeve in the hole, and it all looks very professional. Good morning. It's a beautiful Tuesday. Ron's done very well, hasn't he? He's done all of that. What we said, I changed my mind about how far up the road we're going. We're just going to do where he stopped. So from there to maybe where that planter finishes on that side. All of this will be these non-slip tiles, and we'll form a concrete angle at the end of this to allow Joy's car to get up it. So I think that'll be fine, and I think that'll look quite nice. Then we're going to have to repair. All of this will be under the tiles, so repaired and under the tiles. I've got a nice clean bit here, how it should look. Then we've got that. I've got this lot here. This will be going in a short while. There's Ron working hard. And only in the Philippines can you get away with this. Making my concrete steps. So those have been made, they're cast, they're now just hardening off. And across the road we've got some more which we're making at the minute. So these will lie here for a couple of days. They won't get stolen or anything. It's one of those things. So hopefully all of this will be swept and clean to the standard of where that lorry is. Then we can put the planters out and put some plants. Now, I was told something. Goats eat plants, and we have, as you know, we have goats walking up and down here. So we've got to plant some plants that goats don't eat, which are a bit hard to find. So I'm going to mention that to my landscaper when I next see him, and hopefully this will be full of thriving plants. Well, it's a bit of an end to an era really. Ronnie's sorry, Marvin's boys are finished. You remember going back in the videos, they did all this retaining wall and the embankment and the excavator, and they do all, well, they've just finished concreting this area here. So yeah, they've just left site, and very good job, very good job. I would recommend them. They've done a bit of miscellaneous repairs here, which they didn't maybe smooth the tops in line with the, it doesn't matter, I can put some plant pots there, can hide that lot, but that's a great improvement to what it was, don't you think? It was beginning to get unruly down here, and I've now got some real estate I can use. So 10 out of 10. Well done, boys. Well, there we go. That's what's happened today, Tuesday. We've done all that second row of Bermuda and that lot of peanut grass. Way around now. Not bad at all. Well, it's Wednesday and the guys were up super early doing all that, and they've also started to lay the concrete steps. I don't really want to stand on these in case they don't take my weight and they're not properly supported underneath, but the guys are they're bedding them now, so that'll go all the way around, and we've got all of the almost all of the peanut grass in. So my friend, what's the next stage of the works?
Tomorrow, sir, or now?
Now.
Now, after this, sir, on this area, we clear and we measure the pavers that we put, pavers,
And then
the bricks, and then the pole bamboo
right,
is almost finished now.
that's going to happen today.
Yes, sir.
Is it? Excellent. So you heard it from the man. That's what's, and the bamboo's going against that white wall there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. These guys are putting grass in between the steps, and that guy there is bedding the steps in so they don't wobble. There you go. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing those go up later on today, weather permitting. One of the guys in the kitchen,
Yes, sir.
making some fish.
Tulingan.
Ooh.
I brought I cook ginataan.
Yes. Well, it looks very nice. Let's have a look.
I look ginataan.
Ooh, look at that.
Simple dish.
All the ingredients are ready.
Yes, sir.
Yep, it's looking nice. My grouter, he's doing a good job. Going around the entire house, finishing off the grout. He's doing a great job. Have to clean the side of the this area here, look. Clean that off, get the painters to finish off. Yes, looking good. Looking very good. By the time he's washed it again. Oh yeah. So at the front, what do we got? Well, Ronnie finished off that, so that just needs grouting. Got a nice little slope, so I think Joy's car will have no problems going up that. We've removed the loose concrete, as you can see, and he's filled it with concrete, so it's not going to crack anymore. And then we went down the Merchants today and bought 65 more tiles, so that's more or less where he is now, back to there. And we bought 4 blocks for a step just there, because it's a bit of a stretch, so we're going to have a little step there. Okay. Joyce just nipped out to the garden furniture shop because she got a phone call this morning, or a text message, to say that the other item had arrived in, which is rather quick, isn't it? So she's gone to fetch that while I look after Maisy, although my track record of looking after Maisy this week hasn't been brilliant, has it? It's poker night tonight, looking forward to that. There's I think there's going to be 6 or 7 of us tonight, so we should have a good game. And Thursday we're going to Texas Joe's for the Christmas meal, and then the weekend after that, I think it's the 21st, we are doing an outreach to an orphanage, a local orphanage. They've got children there from 0 up to about 12 or 13, I think. So, and they don't get sponsorship from the government, from what I can gather. So it's just what they can find from members of the public. It's a Christian outfit, so they look after them spiritually. And we're going to go down there and give them some presents and join in on their Christmas meal. So that should be quite enjoyable. I will have you with me if I'm allowed to, so I can share it and I can post it. If you guys want to join in, please feel free to drop in a couple of pesos. Everyone gets a mention. If it makes you feel happy, then please do it, but there's no pressure. There's no pressure. Right, so that's about lunchtime on Wednesday. Things are progressing well. The weather's holding off. We're in the middle of a power cut at the minute, which you'd think, since we're solar powered, everything's rosy, but it's not. It's not really, because yesterday was so cloudy we didn't charge the batteries enough. So now there's a power cut. We're draining whatever batteries we had. Plus, it's not. Although it's providing enough power to run the house, it's not charging the batteries as powerful as it should be. So I think we're going to be a bit low tonight for power. There we go. The other bit of furniture arrived, so that's in place. Excuse the tank. That's the tent. That's where one of the workers is sleeping. And excuse all that, because that's normally lives over there, and that's where the other workers are sleeping. So basically that's what we've got at the minute. Now those 2 chairs may go over by the fish tank once we've moved Max's cage, but that looks quite nice, that does. Yeah, once he's come round here to do me grout joints, I have to move it all to one side, and he can do one side, move it back, and so forth. Yeah, I like that. There you go. They've put the one set of bamboos up there. These are the big. What's the name of those bamboos?
Pole bamboo, sir.
A pole. They're called pole bamboo. They grow about as big as that tree. Water them once a day for about a month, and then thereafter the roots of us have a chance of establishing, and you can leave them really. Right, so these guys are levelling off the ground here. These guys have mapped out a square and are playing very close to my waste pipes, but they're going to be laying some blocks on concrete or on gravel or on sand or soil.
Here, there.
Yeah.
Gravel and pavers.
But you put the paver on the ground,
Yeah.
on that ground or on,
Only we put cement and then pavers.
So once they've got that to the right level, they're going to put cement on there, then they're going to put the pavers on there. Okay, a bit of a garden, a table and chairs or something just there, and then I think there's something over there as well, is there?
Grilling area. The grill.
A grill area. So that's a table and chairs, and that's going to be a grill area over there. There you go. That's the progress for this afternoon. These guys are busy. You can see how quick they work. Max has been helping. Where's Max? Oh, Max is eating the hose pipe. Of course he is. So Ronnie's done all that today. And he's back tomorrow. And he's going to do me grouting. He's going to do me step. Oh, didn't see this bit, did I? We've got some planters with some anti-goat back bamboo. There. So all of this can get swept now. Swept and cleaned. I'll get the gardener to do it, or I might have a go myself. Swept and cleaned, but that's looking good. And they're just going away for a couple of days now, going down to do a big garden in Tagaytay for a big Philippine YouTuber's wedding. So we're just putting all the plants inside. Be on the safe side, won't it? Yeah. Very good. Oh, all that's got to go somewhere. I don't know where they've got it planned. I really don't. We've got 4 weird looking coney things. No idea where those are going. And they've been very busy down there, haven't they? So all that's left now is me to water this lot. Tomorrow Ronnie's going to do the grouting, complete the step, complete the concrete round the sides, and then that frontage there will be looking good. We've still got to get all these, those are going somewhere and those are going somewhere. No, could you imagine leaving those out in England? They'd be gone within 20 minutes, wouldn't they? But I'm going to leave those, well, he's going to leave those out and they'll still be sitting there on Monday morning. We had a bit of grass left over, so they slapped a bit down there and there. Watch that knit into place. And there. You remember that was just a bare bit of soil. Now that is a big worm. Well, that was exciting. Oh, I didn't show you this. Yesterday the glazing people turned up. You knew we had that one in. Well, they installed that one, that one, that one, and the one on the balcony. But there was one pane of glass on the stairs that they couldn't do. They measured it wrong. So that's got to be finished. In the process, they put their dirty hands all over the walls, which I wasn't too impressed with. So that's it for this week. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.